Hello and welcome to a very Halloweeny, because I'm Caboose, special Halloween edition of the Bounties Chase session 39. The thumbnails 37 and 38 aren't up yet, and I'm really sorry about that. I have been doing a lot of stuff this week, and I promise to get them up probably tonight after game. So we're going to go down the line first of all and have a look at these beautiful people. We got Alex Mason as Rick Grimes. We got Anthony as, I want to say Tutankhamun, but I'm thinking he's going for Power Rangers instead. Am I right?
I could be the Gold Ranger. You're absolutely right.
He could be the Gold Ranger. My knowledge about Power Rangers is so extensive that I had to Google what that was. Simon's put in so much work as Kylo Ren. Look at him.
Together, we will destroy the Resistance and the Last Jedi.
That is copyrighted, and we are going to get sued. Liam has come as I want to say it's Prue from the Great British Bake Off, but I'm pretty sure it's Joker. So,
I will kill you next.
It's the glasses. Sorry, I'm sorry. My souffle wasn't correct, Prue. Then we have Brianna as the best character from any Dungeons and Dragons game ever. Stop it! You're ruining my character. Brianna is dressed up as me.
Keep that tongue in your
mouth. Aranis. And it's incredible, and I have to compliment you on all this as well. That's insane. And Lauren has come dressed as Sweeney Todd. Oh my god. Did not know she had that.
Not my crowbar.
I'm really going to get demonetized this video. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Stop licking the knife is a sentence I didn't think I'd have to say on this show. The music's really sad though. I'm going to change it for something a little bit happier, I think, just for the moment. We'll put some light adventuring music on. Right, announcement. So, there is no Forge Through Fire this weekend, as, I think there's trick-or-treaters at the door. Right, Lauren, I'm going to answer them, and then no more trick-or-treaters. Lauren, if you want to talk about Extra Life, and then Brianna, Halloween, is that okay? Because Brianna's apparently choking to death. And you can deal with the fallout of that as well. I'll be back in a second.
No, my father-in-law came in with the clown right now.
What?
He came in, he knocked at the door, he was like, hey, I got something for you, my what? Fuck.
Did he not see your costume before?
Oh no, he's seen it. It's a Tuesday, like he's not pissed.
Okay, so this Saturday, finally, 2 days away, we're so close to our 24-hour Extra Life stream. We are playing games for the kids of St. Francis Children's Hospital in Tulsa. We're hoping to raise $5,000. We have got a whole bunch of really stupid stuff prepared. We've been putting the finishing touches on stuff this week, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We play tested some of the games the other day, and holy cow.
Oh, God.
A little bit about 13 Nights of Halloween. Tonight is the last night of Halloween. The video dropping today is us touring a haunted prison. Freaky shit happened. I can't wait for you guys to watch. Thank you guys if you guys have been keeping up with our 13 Nights of Halloween. It's been a lot of fun. There was crafts, there was drinking, I reacted to it, which was really terrifying. And then we recreated our YouTube banner, which is the Heathers, and we did the dance to that. It was fun. Okay, the camera just fell by itself. That was weird. All right, who's next?
The touring of the prison. That's what you did last Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Fucking terrifying, my dudes.
Oh, you were 100% by yourself. I would not be going with you. I like horror movies.
Hey, assholes! Is he gone? Is Alex gone?
What the fuck?
What
happened?
the?
No. No.
Is he gone?
Oh no! Oh my god!
Shut up! I gotta try and read this goddamn thing. I'm on the Bounties chase. This is too small in this fucking screen. Jesus Christ. So, what up, assholes? So, last time on the Bounties chase, or the Bounties cheese, or whatever the fuck this shit show is, these bunch, Eva Cassidy's lie or whatever, decided to fucking fall down a mountain, and the epic fuckosaurus that is Carolina fell and crashed onto the ground. But luckily, thanks to some shit called magic, managed to survive. As the grouchy group bedded down, that's what we're calling him today. As the grouchy group bedded down, Queesh, which is what I'm calling him, and Steak, and Philip Steak got into a discussion about how some bird lady brought the guy who looks like a toasted cheese grill back into the universe. And then they continued on. Jackson, or Jason, or Jason, that evangelical drug addict had a fucking crack dream where he banished some crazy hoes back to the land of the beyond. Well, fucking done. Oh, fucking hippie. As the group arrived at the war camp, where they spoke about their feelings and some shit, they met up with Gantard and Hunter, the fucking inappropriate storyteller. Queesh added it was time to visit, sorry, it's hard to read in this mask. Queesh, wait, oh yeah, that's right. Queesh learned about his mom, Dora the Explorer, that she was an adventurer alongside some half-walker and half-apparent Greenline polyfiller. Well, Jackson decided it was time to visit the folks over at Queer Eye for a makeover, only to come back looking like a slightly butcher Cody, maybe dating Miley, maybe not Simpson. As Xylophone cried about her dead family, the characters we truly care about, the NPCs, headed off to war, which was nice of them to show up, which is better than Yano, whose character at this point ranges between an Australian crocodile hunter and an Apple Store employee. Basically, even though he doesn't know who he is. That's what I'm trying to get across at this point. And I'd like to thank every single one of you for dressing up today. You've done an absolutely horrific job. We have lesbian Bernie Sanders. We've got fucking Prue from the Bake Off. I don't know what the fuck you are, but you've put literally no effort into your costume. It's been great. Well, I better go. I hope you enjoyed this recap. Pretty sure my headphones fell out at some point during this whole thing, and I can't hear a single one of you anymore. But still, it's been absolutely fucking great. So we pick up in the dead of night. And these fuckosauruses, well, they're in for a shitstorm. Fucking no sticker!
Can I just say that that's an excellent Stroke Victim Deadpool cosplay?
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ! I was kidnapped.
I am dead! Oh,
What the fuck? What,
I hope you said that before he got his earbuds in.
what the fuck? What the fuck? Why in God's name am I an Apple Store employee? What the hell are you talking about?
I had the wrong headphone in the wrong ear, that makes sense. Hello, and welcome back to the Bounties Chase. With me, Torchwood Boy. Yes, I'm very excited. I hope people enjoyed that. I've never had pets quite like this, and I'm really enjoying them. However, we do have a game to play.
Holy shit.
Time to get into it.
I'll take
So yes,
I will say that Alex didn't completely finish watching the last session. So he missed Persephone's entire plot bomb from last week.
okay. Just to go over that ground then, Persephone admitted that the Montagues had been the ones who murdered her family. And that was why she was so desperately hunting them. They killed her little girl, whose birth date would be today as the sun rises. So yeah, and as the first light shone, people began to return from the battlefield. Now, none of you have slept, so you don't have full hit points, you don't have spells. And you begin to see riders approaching in the distance, only a few. And none you know. It takes about 10 minutes for the ones in the distance to reach the gates, and they're soldiers you've seen around. And you start to see more on the horizon as dribs and drabs of these soldiers begin to return. Does anyone wish to do anything upon these first initial soldiers returning? Is there anything anyone wishes to do in the early morning?
Melody's staying closest by the gate. She's looking for Halson.
I'm assuming you're stood, instead of being by the gate, I'm assuming you're stood on like the parapets and the walls around, watching over. Does anyone else wish to do anything before? No? Okay.
Jackson's just praying for the safe return of everybody that left.
Are you all on the gate? Is that where everyone would like to be? Are you all waiting to see who returns? Okay.
Yeah.
It takes about half an hour before you recognize one rider. And she's not alone. As upon the back of her horse is a body. And you see, probably the only person who actually recognizes her is Quinlan. As you see Harlissa and the seemingly decapitated body of Arkin riding toward the gates, surrounded by soldiers, as she looks dreadful. She's got a massive cut down her face. One of her arms looks potentially dislocated. And worst of all, she's crying, but with no tears, none left to give. Does anyone wish to do anything as she approaches? As she enters the courtyard and sort of climbs off her horse?
I'll go down and approach her.
I'll go with Quinn.
Okay. She stops and she sort of, two of the soldiers run over to the body and she says, "Don't touch him." And you watch his vines come out of the ground and gently remove his body and place it onto the floor. And she just kneels down by him and drapes a blanket over where his head would be and over his shoulders. Okay, you can take him now. And as she sort of looks up, you see that her eyes busted from a blow to the face. And she looks up at you. She doesn't say anything.
I'll come over and I'll be, I don't know if you remember me.
I remember you.
I didn't realise you were going to be on the... Oh, I didn't realise you were going to be part of the battle.
Why else was I here?
What happened out there?
It was chaos. It was... I've never seen anything like it. In all my years, the fire, screams, the demons. There was a Baylor. You both can make me religion checks. Melody, you've never heard of that, but Quinn, over the last few months, you've looked into demons, especially with the Tezdecker and the Montagues. Well, the same thing, but you know what I mean. A Baylor is perhaps one of the fiercest demons, capable of killing squadrons of men on its own, capable of killing most demons. They're ferocious beasts.
Did you manage to bring it down?
Not me. I wasn't fighting, I was in the swarm. There's so much blood. The last I saw, Sybil and that cleric girl, they were dueling it atop a pile of bodies.
You mean Urine?
Yeah,
And what happened to them?
I don't know. It was madness. It was just... It was chaos. You've seen other riders begin to return through the gates, and you look up, but it's no one you know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. She just sort of stands there, her hands are shaking.
You're best probably going and getting some rest.
I think I'm just gonna go sit by Arkin. Yeah, excuse me. With that, she turns away and begins to head over to the area where the dead are kept. In a giant tent that runs alongside the western wall of the camp.
Are people still piling in from...
Not piling, it's sporadic. You'll get a few people and nothing for 20 minutes and then a few more.
I'm sorry, Quinn.
Oh, don't be sorry for me, be sorry for the people on the battlefield who aren't coming back.
I know, but it seemed like you knew.
No. Let's just hope that more of our friends come back.
It's at that point that you begin to hear a horse neighing as it comes through the gates. And over it, a rider half bent. And they climb off the horse and their hoods draped over their head as they stumble slightly. And then their eyes turn to meet you. And you see Urine. She sort of stumbles forward and then falls to her knees. She has a mighty gash along one side of her body.
I'm gonna scream for Jackson to get down here.
I'll be alright. Oh. She's shaking, shock running through her.
I'll run down there.
Oh, look at you. You look well.
I'm gonna run up to her and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. The healing energy wraps around her slightly, and she straightens a little bit at that. I think your friend's dead. The little one. The one I punched in that tavern. I don't know how well you knew her.
Riddle Papa.
Yes. She was eaten by this demon thing. I've never seen anything like it. She's very much dead.
We didn't really care for her too much, but she didn't deserve that.
No, probably not.
So sorry.
Come on, let's lay you down,
She accepts your help And does anyone wish to do anything over the next couple of hours? Because that's how long it takes for the next person you know to arrive.
She'll stay at the gate.
Okay. Irene rests. And then you hear a scream from a young boy, probably about 18, 19. As he runs through the gates, Melody, and you watch as he runs to a horse that is carrying bodies back. And you recognize the boy as the squire of Commander Daxio, who lays dead, half-eaten, upon a horse. And then more dead people arrive, carried on the backs of horses as soldiers march through the gates, but none you recognize, none you see. And it takes to just after the middle of the day for the next horse to arrive. And you see, riding with fierce determination, well, I'll show you. As they come through, and cheers are heard, echoing throughout the camp, you see Sybil. Very much alive. And she swoops off her horse, landing, turning to look at you all. She looks at you upon the gate. Does anyone go down to her? Does anyone say anything? Yeah. You're okay. I heard there'd been attacks.
We took care of it.
It's taken care of.
Where's Gonta? Where's Irene? Where's Philip? Where's Hunter? Are they back?
Irene's the only one that's come back yet.
Nobody else has returned that you mentioned.
That's not true. Hunter?
Hunter's back?
Wasn't he the one who was dead on the...
No.
Oh,
No.
he's in
Commander
Squire.
That was Arkin.
Yeah.
That was Commander Daxio.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting them mixed up.
Is that the body of Commander Daxio?
Yes.
I need to go back out there. And she starts getting back on the horse.
No, are you crazy?
I need to find them.
I'm sure they're coming back. Please. You're wounded. You can't help them like that.
We just have to have a bit of patience. I know it's testing, but it might be a bit too dangerous to head back out there in the condition you're
If they
in.
don't come back today, I'll go with you tomorrow. Please, just
How far was it from
Dutch.
here to the battlefield?
5 miles.
How long did it take for you to get there on foot?
We rode on horses. It didn't take too long. A couple of hours.
Did has the battle finished?
They fled. They retreated back north.
I can go and look for them. I'll be safe.
How?
I can fly. I can transform.
Now? Can you fly now?
Yeah. I can go and see if I can spot anyone.
As a question from the DM to the player, you have still got a 4th level spell.
Yes, I do. I have 1 4th
No
level.
problem. No problem. How long does that last?
An hour. So I could fly half an hour out and turn around. Won't get me all the way, but if they're heading back, then There's a
Make me a
chance.
persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh, I like it when I don't have to use Tides of Chaos.
Oh yeah.
I wonder
boring.
why.
Okay. If the rest of your party are okay with that, she sort of slumps on the ground.
Let me come with you, Quinn.
I'll help her up.
I was planning on going as a small creature, so I wasn't spotted.
It's wise the warlord could still have troops, scouts.
You be really careful, Quinn.
Oh well, I'll stay high, and the first sign of trouble I'll turn back. But I'll see who I can
Better.
spot, and I'll be right back. Just take care of everyone else.
Be careful,
Oh.
please.
And I will cast Polymorph, and I'll polymorph into just a normal eagle.
Okay.
And let me just... Yeah. And I'll head out towards the trail where the troops are all coming.
Yes. Okay. If you would like to make me a perception check, as an eagle, I believe you have advantage on those.
Yeah, I just...
But you will need to use an eagle's stats.
Do we have the eagle,
I can find you. Because we can just make 2d20 rolls.
If you know what the modifier is, I can
It's
just roll.
the modifier for an eagle is +4 to perception, and you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. So you get a 1d20 +4.
Well, it's
Ooh.
18 on both times. So 22.
22. You arrive at the battlefield. And as you do, actual thunder begins to roll in. This time not the sound of any mighty battle. And you fly high and wide, and you do reach the outskirts of the army within about 20 minutes. The outskirts of the beginning of the battlefield. What was your perception check? 22?
Yeah.
And you see a figure. Hunter! Hunter, where are you? You see Gonta walking through the dead. And he's not the only one you see. As you swoop towards him, your eyes lock on another figure. Broken, beaten, impaled to the ground. And as Gantar screams ferociously for Hunter, your eyes fall on a very dead Halson. And he is not moving. You don't see any signs of Hunter anywhere. You don't see any signs of Philiric. Just Gantar. And just Halson's body. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna land next to Halson and
Yeah.
drop the spell.
You are back to you.
Am I able to... What's impaling him to the ground?
From what you can tell, 3 iron spears, far larger than him. So probably thrown by something far bigger than him.
Is it
Have
possible?
impaled him through the chest and the stomach and the throat.
Am I able to remove them?
You can make me a strength check. No. They are wedged in the ground.
How far away is Gantor?
From where you are, probably about 200 feet, he hasn't seemed to notice you. The mist rolling in off the... So he's just screaming for Hunter.
I'm just going to shout over to him, Gonta!
His head snaps and he draws his sword. Who's there? And he stops when he sees it's you.
I need help. Come over here.
He sort of limps forward. It looks like his leg's broken. But he's still walking on it. And he sort of falls to his knees next to you.
Look, I've just flown in. I didn't see any sign of Hunter around here. He's not here. I don't see anyone else.
I can't stop looking. I can't stop looking.
Look, he's likely on his way back to the camp. He's not here. He's not on this battlefield.
No, I saw him and Phileric. They were fighting one of the warlord's lieutenants. He's out here somewhere, and I'm not leaving him.
You're in no state to... Look at your leg. Look at your leg. You are in no state to find him or fight. Now, I need help. I need you to help me get these out of this. Just help me.
He's gonna make a strength check. Are you helping him?
Yes.
Okay, then he will have advantage, so I'll just roll it twice.
Good, because I have -1.
Oh no. Let's hope he rolls better next time. Come on, Gonta, don't roll a 3 again. Are you having a laugh? It takes quite a while to dislodge, and you feel the breakings of some bones. But eventually Halson slumps to the ground. He is... mutilated.
I'm going to try and pick him up.
What are you doing?
I have to take him back.
Me do it.
You look at your leg. You're going to struggle as it is to get back yourself.
You're going to try and pick Halson up?
And
okay, make
either
me
pick him up or drag him if I can't pick him up.
Make me a strength check. You try to drag him, but his foot gets caught on another body. And Gonta sort of grabs onto him with you, and he's going to make a strength check as well, with advantage again. Let's see if he can roll above a 3. There we go. And with one heavy sigh and a scream of agony as his leg jots out even more, he lifts Halson and carries him over his shoulder. You are not able to polymorph back, so you walk. It takes you the best part of 2 hours. The rest of you, does anyone wish to do anything in that time? No?
She's still waiting, especially now with Quinn out there.
Yeah, I'll probably start getting more and more nervous the more time goes on.
Yeah, she'll probably start pacing back and forth.
Persephone's gonna wait with Melody.
Caroline's just going to watch. So yeah.
You see eventually about 2 hours later, and you are all worrying about Quinlan at this point, and he's not returned. But you do eventually see Quinlan and Gonta. And Persephone, you probably make it out first, who they're carrying. And then Melody, you see it too. As you arrive through the gates, and Sybil runs forward and then just stops as she sees who Gantar's holding. And you hear a scream of agony from Urine, who drops to her knees, seemingly having climbed out of the tent to see one of her friends very dead.
As soon as I see him, I'm running to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna start.
Gonta lays him down on the ground.
I'm gonna fall to my knees and clutch his head to my chest and just look at Quinn. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. He was like this on the battlefield. We need to find a healer. Where's Jackson? Where was...
She's starting screaming for Jackson or Yano.
I'll run over.
What can you do, please? Please. There has. What can you do? Can we get them somewhere? Can we?
Maybe if we can find someone to cast Raise Dead or Resurrection to bring him back.
I can try in the morning, you hear Urine say.
Okay.
But I don't have any diamonds.
Someone's got to have a diamond. Yes? Someone.
Sybil sort of steps up to you, Melody, and takes your arm in her hand. And she's sort of standing so that her head is here as your head is here. And she just whispers very softly to you. There is no finer way for a soldier to die than on the battlefield. However, he was just a boy. And she turns to who you see a hooded, cloaked figure in purple, who you recognize as a war wizard of Cormyr. Get to the capital and bring me diamonds. She sort of nods to you and begins to limp away. But I warn you, and she stops and turns back. We only have enough for one tent. We have other soldiers we need to attempt. With that, she turns and heads back to the tent as you see more and more horses are being brought into the grounds.
She's gonna turn back to house and just look up at Quinn and just say, "It's really hard not to be selfish." And she's gonna look back down at Halson and just say, "You promised you'd be here after. You promised."
You feel a hand slip into yours, Melody, as you feel Evangeline stood next to you. She doesn't say.
I'm gonna put my hand on Melody's shoulder and just squeeze.
Let's get them inside, yeah.
I'll walk over and I'll bend down in front of Halson and I'll tell Melody, we'll do everything that we can to bring him back. And I'll put my hand on his chest and I'll cast, what's it called? Gentle Repulse, which basically stops the decay.
Okay. And his wounds are sewn up as well. During the evening.
At some point, she'll hug Quinn and just say thank you. Still crying.
He'll hug her back. Look at him back.
As the storm begins to roll in and night falls, no one else returns. Not Philiric, not Hunter. And as you see Gantar, still with a leg broken, Sybil has to drag him back 3 times from going back out onto the battlefield for his husband. Persephone. You sit on your bed, alone for a moment as Melody cleans her face. Water. Carolina stood out in the courtyard. And as the storm rages above, you hear a voice. Mama? And then it's gone. Nothing. Silence. But on her birthday, it was Silrune's voice you heard. The evening.
She's just gonna burst into tears herself.
And the night continues. Does anyone wish to do anything during the evening?
Just praying.
Are we in tents?
You are. You were in the war camp still. Yeah.
Is it fairly dark out, or is it?
It's pitch black with flashes of lightning. There are torches.
I'm gonna leave the tent. Are we sharing, or are we?
You're all in one big tent.
We're all in one big tent. Okay. I'm gonna just head out and just try and find somewhere a little bit secluded, away from soldiers and light.
Yeah, you managed to find that. You sort of find it in the corner of one of the.
I assume I'm getting pretty drenched at this point because of the storm.
You are.
And I'm just gonna look out and just go. I need your help, Chiron. I swore I wouldn't do this.
Sorry, go on.
But I need you.
Roll me a d20. It's almost like the storm fades. Just the wind rustling through the trees. And you hear a voice. I thought you didn't want to speak to me anymore. As your father steps out of the shadows. I thought you wanted to be alone.
I did. But I need help. And I'm sick and tired of seeing my friends get hurt, and get killed, and see their loved ones get hurt and killed. I can't.
He sort of kneels down before you and then realizes you're a little taller and stretches his back slightly. What do you want me to do?
I've been on my own now, without a family for, God, it must be almost a year. And I've tried to be strong. And I've done a good job so far, but I can't keep doing it. I can't keep seeing people get murdered, and I can't keep experiencing all of this darkness. I need you to do something good for me. I need you... Can you bring someone back from the dead? Would you know someone who could bring someone back? I don't care what it takes. I don't care what you want.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
I've got 2 sorcery points left. I'm gonna add my
Ben look?
Ben luck.
Go for it. I can try. Who is it I'm bringing back? This is not his accent, I just realised that.
It's okay. It's a
It's
young
very
boy.
tense moment.
His name is Halson.
Okay.
He's in one of the tents.
If this doesn't work, Quinlan,
I won't blame
I'll...
you.
He takes your hand. He offers out his hand, sorry.
I'll take it.
You feel yourself begin to meld with the shadow. And you watch as your perspective changes. You are no longer stood outside the war camp. You are surrounded by the dead as Halson's body lays across the floor. You've moved in an instant as Chiron lets go and turns to look out over
Is that one?
Halson. Can you help me?
Of course.
Not you. If you're there, and I know you are, help me. And you see a figure step out from the shadows. Gleaming blue eyes piercing towards you, Quinlan, a figure you haven't seen since Immercy. As there, stood in the shadow of the tent, stands a figure you know not that well. As Willow Winterberry looks towards you. If you needed my help, Chiron, all you had to do was ask. That's how we work, don't forget. Hello, Quinn. And you see Chiron step in front of you. Just help me.
How do you two know each other?
Oh, we have a pact, darling.
Right.
It's been a long time, Chiron. Titania, can you do it or not? I suppose. Though I must admit, I'm a little shocked. Quinlan, ignore your old man. One day I'm going to need your help. I believe we all have a common enemy. In Alkane. I believe we all want him stopped. That's why me and your father have been working together for the last couple of years.
I don't-
See, your father's origins, they hold a mighty story. I'll have to tell you sometime.
Well, if you help bring this person back, then I will.
You see Halson begin to breathe. I am an archfey, Quinlan. Would you like me to bring anybody else back?
You can do that.
You'll owe me.
How many people can you bring back?
Quinlan, don't. As many as you desire. However, I do have something I'll need you to do for me. You see, I'm having this little bird problem. And I'm going to need to rid him one way or another. But we'll come to that another time.
If you can bring back any number of people.
I can certainly try. I'm not. She sort of kneels. I'm not your enemy, Quinlan. I'm truly not.
What if I was to say I wanted you to bring back everyone who I've met who's died?
If the gods will it so, they will walk the earth again.
Fine.
It was a pleasure, Quinlan Ravenroot. Oh, and the person I'm going to need you to kill is called Rinnick Old Oak.
Never heard of him.
No. But you will.
We'll bring
And
her
with
on.
that, she vanishes as Chiron sighs. Do you know what you just did? Do you have any idea what deal you just made with her?
I'm sorry, I had to.
Quinlan. You actually see fear on Chiron's face. She will tear. She may.
Look, you made a deal with her. Now I've made a deal with her.
I didn't want you to be as foolish as me.
You don't know me very well if you don't think I'm not foolish. But maybe I take
hope
after
I've
you
done-
more than you think.
Well, I hope I've done more than enough to
You've done
help.
a lot. And I'm not saying it makes
As you
anything-
say, and you hear a noise behind you as someone yawns,
I'm going to cast
and the
invisibility.
blanket falls off his head as Chiron's gone into shadow.
Okay.
And
I
you
cast
cast
invisibility.
invisibility. And you look up as you see Arkin sit up. What?
And I'm gonna leave. And just go back
Okay.
to the tent.
You watch as the dead begin to rise out of the tent, all sitting up. You see Commander Daxio look around. What just happened? And that's where we'll take our break.
Oh! Holy...
What?
That was so much to absorb.
What? Wait,
I think I've stopped responding.
That wasn't meant to come out yet. But somebody went
Sorry.
and rolled really well.
You shouldn't have killed Halson.
And you rolled a 7.
What was a 7?
I had different DCs, and it was actually the lower you roll, and it was 1 to 7. You would summon Chiron, and then 8 to 16, and then 16 to 20. You were going to summon 2 different people when you spoke up. But
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
you didn't, luckily for you.
Oh my god.
Who else?
However,
Uh-oh.
we will pick this up in about 15 minutes. I did not see that happening. But
No!
hey,
I did not either.
Oh,
I
Oh,
like
you didn't
it.
see that happening.
I like it when a storyline unfolds in unexpected ways.
Right. We'll be right back.
Oh.
And Bird really.
Hello, and welcome to what has proven to be perhaps the most game-changing session of the Bounties chase. I'm not going to give you guys a recap of what just happened if you haven't come back and watched it. That's your fault. But it does involve Willow Winterbury being revealed as the Queen of the Fae and Queen Titania of the Sealy Court. And it has seen the resurrection of apparently everyone Quinn has ever seen die. Be that as it may. If the gods will it, that is, I should point out. And as the morning rises, the rest of you, a fitful night, but a night all the same. Melody, you awaken to the tent opening as Halson runs into the room. Melody?
Huh?
Melody! I'm alive. Melody, everyone is alive.
She's gonna kind of stand up slowly and just look around. Like...
You see Commander Daxio talking with Sybil, who looks shocked. You see Arkin hugging Harlissa as multiple soldiers who were dead, who Quinlan had seen, were brought back.
I wouldn't make that connection, huh? She's gonna slowly, like, touch his face, like, just to make sure, like, it's him, and she's gonna touch his shoulders.
It's He just kisses you.
Yeah, okay, I allow that, yep. She has no words. She's kind of in disbelief and shock, but happy.
Yeah.
What's happening?
You all awaken now to this sight.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
What happened?
Well, I was kind of hoping these two would be dead, but hey, you see Halson say,
Halson!
it's a joke!
Not probably a joke, please, you idiot! She's gonna bang on his chest. You don't make jokes like that!
Your must have came through. I didn't think we had any diamonds.
She said tomorrow.
What?
What's happening?
We all just awoke. It was like coming out of a really weird dream. Everyone's alive.
What do you mean wait, what?
You look through the flap of the tent that's slightly open. You see multiple soldiers whose bodies were carried in yesterday, now walking about, hugging, kissing, drinking, celebrating.
Oh, that's...
As Gonta stands in the center, just sort of looking around everyone.
That's not possible. I'm gonna activate Eyes of the Grave. Jackson will activate Eyes of the Grave. Just to check.
Not a thing.
They're all really alive. How is this possible?
I don't care. She's just gonna hold him, and she's not letting go.
He holds you back. Gonta and Sybil enter the tent, Sybil's eyes looking... Well, we don't know what's happened. But everyone's back. Everyone who is dead, that is. We still don't know where Phillyrick or Hunter are, but... She sort of smiles when she sees Halson, and then she's pushed by as Urine runs in and pulls him off you, and then just hugs him herself. You fucking idiot! And she hits him up the back of the head. How is this possible?
Exactly, it's like some miracle.
That's what I was going to ask. You
Are you sure?
From the corner of the room.
I'm
Carolina's odd. It's strange. Because this other voice you've heard before.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Oh no!
And I think I know which character you're thinking about, and yeah, but no.
Oh,
As you all see, sat in the corner of the room,
Oh my god. Sorry.
seemingly very confused,
I got it.
is Evangeline Balak.
Oh shit! We've met.
You watch as
Oh, God, no.
Sybil
Oh.
raises a sword and Gonta does too. You.
Oh my
Well,
God.
let's slow this down.
Can I just bring back every villain?
Evangeline,
How is-
she's step in front of Evangeline.
Yes, you did.
Slippery speed.
You really should have specified what you wanted, did not?
Oh my god.
I meant
Simon,
good guys.
What the fuck did you do?
Oh no.
Everyone you've ever met, that's every villain too!
Exactly. No.
Every bandit, every vampire, every witch.
Of all the dumbest things
The
Quinn
lich?
has ever done, this is 100% the dumbest.
I was trying to do a good thing.
You don't
Wow.
say anything in front of like that in front of the Fae! You don't mess with the Fae!
I didn't.
holy shit!
Oh my god.
Evangeline stands. Melody.
You guys can see her? Wait,
the
I can
heck?
see her. What's
Wait.
what?
As I'm standing
She
in front
attempts to cast a spell.
who?
Does anyone do anything to try and stop her?
I'll counter spell.
Okay, roll me a charisma check.
Who's casting a spell?
Evangeline.
By the way, do I recognize
that wasn't
Evangeline?
an advantage. A 6, so 6 fails.
Persephone.
Because
No,
I
don't.
did live in.
Says yeah. No, you don't recognize her.
Okay.
Oddly enough, because she was disguised at the time.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
As Lady Sue's Press. So she, well, no, you would recognize the features, but she looks oddly different. Like she wasn't disguised, but she was. She looks different to how she looks now. You do not succeed, and Evangeline vanishes.
What?
As she teleports out of there.
Someone tell me what the hell is going on.
I would like to know that too, Sybil says.
That was.
Someone explain now.
How the hell was
How
she
is-
standing there?
How is
That's
this
a
possible?
Okay, everyone, shut up.
Oh, okay.
Sybil, after we killed Evangeline, she had been residing in my head, unable to do anything, and up until 2 seconds ago, she was never able to do that.
No.
I've been trying to get her killed and out of my head for the longest time.
Everyone who's dead has come back to life. What if it's affecting the whole world?
That would mean everyone?
I don't know.
Mama,
Brittle.
Daddy,
Uh,
Maeve.
wait.
I just kind of look at Carolina.
Who do we know
As she's going
who's,
down.
who do we know who's dead, who's not here? Melody.
What?
what?
Try and contact the priest.
Oh! Right now?
You have sent him.
I do! Oh my god!
Raiden! Oh my god.
Shit, I would not have prepared sending. Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast sending to the priest.
It's like you hit a brick wall.
Ah!
Not a thing.
Nope. He's dead.
Right, so it's not everyone.
He's still dead.
But
Who else? Who else do you know?
I mean, we know plenty of people who've died. I don't know, Melody,
Oh.
you pick someone.
oh,
No. Oh no.
oh
Oh
no.
no.
You do it. She'd cast sending to Leo.
Like a brick wall. Doesn't get through. if the gods will it.
She kind of slumps. Not everyone.
Oh.
So it's something that's affecting this area and this area only.
We don't know that either.
But if all of these people emerged and Evangeline, who was with you, have seemingly come back to life, then...
Wait.
That does make sense.
Marion.
Huh?
Marion. Remember the lady we met on the bridge? I knew her from way back when her son died.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to be gentle. Just maybe contact her and ask her how she is, under the pretense of checking in and see if anything's happened. See if her son's back.
Where would her son be?
I don't know.
Her son would be buried, wouldn't he? Oh my god, they can suffocate!
Well, I don't know how this is
God.
working. Evangeline didn't have a body. Well, she did, but then she
Exactly.
appeared there.
She could have... Yeah.
So you want me to contact Marion?
Contact her just under the pretense that you're checking in and letting her know how the battle's gone. But obviously ask her how she is, and if she mentions her son, then we know it's outside this area.
Okay. She'll cast sending.
It connects.
Marion. Hi, it's Melody.
Oh, hello.
Hi, how are you doing with the war?
I'm okay. We've just got to Collinwood.
Okay.
I asked about the man you spoke about. I'm glad you've contacted him. Actually, he's very well. Thank you. I just wanted to let you know that. Although he's a little shaken up this morning.
Why? What happened?
Well, it's odd. This girl named Ava, she just appeared in the middle of Collinwood, and I'm not really sure what it's about. But yeah.
Med. Are there other people? Oh my god.
Well, not here. Only her. She just appeared.
Only her?
As far as I can tell, no one's seemingly acting odd.
Okay. Brace yourself, okay? Something's happened on the battlefield. The dead are coming back to life.
Oh, is this how this girl has... Wait. What do you mean the dead are coming back to life?
I don't know how. I don't know how it's working. It doesn't seem like it's affecting everyone, but a lot of people.
Melody.
I would check. I don't want to get your hopes up, okay? Because I don't know how this is working.
No, I'm going to go right now. I'm gonna go home.
You let me know what happens, okay? And I'm sorry if it's not, because I
No.
don't know how this is working.
No,
We don't know who this is all affecting. I don't want to get your hopes up.
I will find out. I will find out. Thank you. And that the line cuts dead.
She said all of that out loud. Ava.
Well, shit.
This is not natural. This is...
No.
This is insane.
You know it's not just here now.
Spread.
The phenomenon.
Wait,
What?
Brittle.
Should I? I'm gonna look at Yano.
Do it.
Cast it higher. I'm not gonna. Guys, if we get into a fight.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Just saying, if we get into a fight, I'm useless. She'll cast it level 4.
Okay. Connect.
She's just gonna start crying.
What the fuck am I hearing right now?
She's gonna she's saying all this out loud.
What? Where the fuck am I?
I don't know. You're alive.
And you're in my head, apparently.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm in that fucking sewer. Are you? This is the worst. Gonna climb out of a fucking sewer. Great.
Wait, are you still in?
Looks like I'm in Griffin Hill.
You're still in Griffin Hill. Oh my god. Okay. Can you go to Sunset Hill? So meet us there.
Yeah, I'll just nip the 300 miles. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
He's
It's
alive.
so good to hear your voice.
He's alive.
Be great.
Yano, do you want to say anything?
Oh, I missed you, buddy.
He missed you, buddy.
He saw me like 2 days ago when we were fighting Dark Yano in the street. Does he not remember anything? Jesus Christ. And I'll tell you all about Jesus Christ. He was a great carpenter just as soon as we get.
Oh yeah.
I'll see you there. I'm gonna buy a Triceratops. I still have your money, by the way.
Shit!
The line. Level 4 spell.
Oh my god. He has our money.
My money. Damn you.
What?
Is there anyone else?
I think are you spent for spells? I mean, this is going to be a slow process.
I can do
Sybil
it
sort
one
of
more
looked
time.
at everyone. We're going to travel to the Sunset Hills. Not Sunset Hills. No, that's totally right. We're going to travel to what's that place called? The Sunset Foothills. I wasn't that wrong. The Warlord's camp is in that direction. Our scouts are stating that the rest of his army has taken refuge, and she sort of eyes Jackson. A temple of Sehani Moonbow.
They did
And
what?
they have hostages. Sorry, but Gantar is determined to lead the charge, so I'm going to ask you this now before you contact anyone else, before we go down memory lane any further. One of us is going to have to be out there to lead the charge, but one of us, if you'll have me, I'd like to come with you to face the Warlord. Or Gantar. You can pick Gantar if you really want. He's great with a sword, horrific temper. And that's me saying that.
You're our commander.
No, sweetie. I'm your friend. Now, I'm gonna go get some more wizards to start looking for Philiric and Hunter, hopefully. Who knows, maybe Philiric will have... Maybe this doesn't have to be the end for him now.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he gets to live after this. Right. I'll see you all. I'm gonna go try and find my brother's husband. With that, she nods and heads out of the camp. Well, out of the tent and towards the war wizards who are seemingly teleporting across the battlefield and rescuing people who are miraculously coming back to life. And Quinlan, it's funny because you recognize every single one of them.
From when I was there on the battlefield, or from
walking through the camp before they all left. That every soldier is one you saw in the camp as you walked through it.
I am gonna leave the tent and go start shaking hands of all of those soldiers.
They look at you very oddly. Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Welcome back.
Thanks. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm not going to keep doing it because we'll be here.
No, I want every single one.
Okay, thanks.
No.
Does Melody cast Sending again?
Who would I? Actually, I do. Can I cast Sending to Evangeline?
Not who I thought you were going to cast it to. But... Yep.
Who'd you think?
No, not them.
That's rude.
I know.
I had a thought too.
Where did you go?
Away. I saw the way they looked at me. Melody.
Yes?
You are the best person I've ever met. I'm gonna make it right for you. I'm in Arabelle. And I'm stood outside his gates. And I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill Belmont Crystal for you.
No, wait. No, you don't have to do that. No.
Thank you for showing me that you can be good. I'll let you know how it goes, I guess.
Wait, Evangeline, don't.
Yeah, line cuts off.
Oh my god.
Lucky number 7. What would everyone like to do now? As the camp begins to seemingly preparing to continue their journey northward, Halson is oddly ecstatic about everything.
Question, are we also in the tent right now?
Everyone but Quinn. Quinn's outside
Yeah.
shaking hands with people.
Okay, I'm gonna grab House and I'm gonna start walking to somewhere where there's no one around.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to roleplay this, but okay. You do so. You do. You.
Oh, okay.
You there? We're there. We're not actually gonna go straight there. That's how this works. It's
Okay,
role
sorry.
playing, 39 sessions. Would have thought you got it by now, but carry on.
Sorry. After this, she's gonna walk away. I totally get it now.
What? You get what?
What you said at the campfire when I came back.
Told you I'd see you after.
She's just gonna run and hug him and kiss him.
He holds you for a minute and just... No, when I laid there. Because I remember it.
Huh?
That's the thing about death. You don't die straight away. Just fade. And I lay there, pinned to the floor. I think it was just one spear at the time. And then he drops to one knee. I don't want to live in a world without you. Not now. Not ever. I don't have a ring. This is kind of an impulse thing. But when you're done adventuring, and maybe that'll take a year, maybe 2, I'll be waiting. If you'll have me.
She hugs him really tightly, like she kind of like they fall over because like the momentum of her.
He's a monkey, a slow fall. He just flips back up. It's a roller coaster.
And she'll just hovering over him, just saying yes 1,000 times yes.
Oh, good, because I was really concerned we were just gonna like, break his neck or something. But cool. And you passionately embrace. That. Okay.
They do. They
Carolina. As everyone's beginning to get ready to leave, your head. Oh, your head.
Oh, God.
Begins to burn. And you... At first you're unsure as to what you're seeing. At first you're unsure. Hang on. Try to get to the right bit of the track. There we go. You see a castle. No. Yeah. More of a tower. Except it's old and ruined. And you go through the doors and you hear the screams of things that are unnatural. Things that don't make sense. And you carry on into this grand chamber where the sun, and you feel the warmth. The sun burns, and on the floor is the body of a mage who has cut his own throat. And as you drift by, you see... What languages do you speak?
I speak Elvish and Common.
You don't recognize the language written on the wall. In his blood. All you see is the glyphs on the floor of the second teleportation circle you learn. you snap back out of it.
She's currently well, I was going to say she's currently going through her own thoughts, and this makes her cry a bit, so as well as her screaming agony. So she's banging on the table, echoing out her agony. Damn it! Damn it!
Hey! You hear Arkin yell across the table as he picks up a chair. I've got a really bad headache. Can you not? He walks out of the room.
She says under her breath, I want to talk. As stupid question, but would Carolina be able to recognize the glyphs are actually a teleportation circle, or?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Where's Carolina at the moment?
She was in like the mess hall area. And the camp begins packing up. There's still no sign of Hunter or Phillyrick. Does anyone wish to do anything before you all set out on the journey ahead?
Carolina will confront the group.
Melody ain't there right now. He's messing up. She's kind of preoccupied.
Yeah. An engaging business.
Jackson probably wouldn't have left the tent. He's just sitting where he slept and just in thought.
Okay.
I'll be back. Wrist really sore from shaking everyone's hands.
Yep. Carolina, you see Yano, Persephone, and Quinlan, and Jackson there. Melody is absent.
I found you all. I've just had another vision. I think I've got a clearer idea about what's going on, but there is some vagueness as well. I think teleportation circle is calling me. I haven't practiced spell yet, but these two visions that I recently have, they've been teasing of a teleportation circle that I could utilize. But that wasn't it. I was just in this old and ruined castle, and then I heard screams of unnatural things.
Carolina, what in the night hells are you talking about?
The vision that I had. I just thought I would tell you just in case it comes up important.
No, I mean, I apologize for reacting that way. I was just lost in my own thoughts. You mentioned a temple. Do you know what temple it is? There's a lot of temples in the world.
Would that be unsure, or would that require some kind of check?
You can make me a history check.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Please
Liam.
never say the word teasing again. With the temperatures and that you felt there, and the rustic darkness of this place, the only thing that springs to mind from your studies is the abandoned keep, which has been abandoned for many years and incredibly difficult to get to. You either have to come around the desert and cross the stone lands, or come over the mountains. It's a difficult place to reach, and many adventurers have died on the way there. You've heard some of the rumors about it being incredibly dangerous, especially in the dungeons below, which were forged by... Well, you're not really sure what they were forged by with that roll. No, it's DC 25. So, yeah. But that's what you find.
I have an idea that it could be this tower called the Abandoned Keep. But that's just a hunch. I saw other things. A body of a mage. He killed himself, cutting his own throat. There was also language on the wall, but I couldn't decipher it. It was in his own blood. That's all I really got from that vision.
Okay. This writing that was on the wall, would you be able to maybe replicate some of it to see if the rest of us know what it is?
Oh, would I be able to do that? Like, drawing from...
Oh, make me... What would that be?
Yeah.
I guess make me a dexterity check to see if you can get the right phrases and such.
Oh.
It's hard to sort of pinpoint the language. We'll go with whoever's in the tent. Quinlan, Persephone, Jackson, and Yano, what languages do you know?
Common, Halfling, and Infernal.
Common, Celestial, and Infernal.
Common, Celestial, Abyssal, and Infernal.
Yano, what languages do you know? I'll go have a look. They're on the left-hand side at the very bottom. You know, Common, Draconic, and Elvish. None of you can really grasp what this language is. You can't. It doesn't make any sense. It's an odd language. I would allow someone to try and make an intelligence check to see if they can work out what language it's written in.
Who has the highest intelligence?
I got a +4.
Probably Carolina.
Definitely gonna be Carolina then.
Yeah.
No,
You know what Yeah.
Did you roll for the day?
No, I didn't. I just...
It's a shame.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
After
I
2
was
years
gonna-
as a wizard.
I know.
Nah, wouldn't have helped you anyway.
I know.
So yeah, you can't determine what language it is. Caroline does this pretty scroll, hopefully not in her own blood, and
I'm kidding.
and if no one else wishes to do anything, the war camp begins to move forward. So I'm going to take all these tokens off of here because Jesus Christ. However, as you are walking, all of you sort of group together. Melody seems a little flushed, but you can't really work out why. You hear someone yell out, "Look, another one!" As you see a figure emerging from the smoke quite close to you guys. I had to crawl out of a fucking demon. You see Rebel Pop arrive on the battlefield.
Pull back in.
He's just drenched in demon blood.
We will never forgive you for this, Simon.
Yeah, Simon.
Mm-mm. This is war.
Oh dear.
I was eaten by a fucking demon.
It's good to see you too.
You all just carry on walking.
This wasn't a miracle, it was a curse.
Starting to agree.
And you begin to make your way forward. Does anyone wish to do anything within the day as you journey on? Okay. You journey one. I'm going to delete all this writing because Jesus Christ. It's getting in the way. You're not in the desert, I promise. It's not like surprise desert. Not how. Oh no. It's not how deserts work. I'm just going to move everything. Man, this music's a bit much in it. Fucking hell. Oh no.
Now it's over.
I hate the world. Oh, I hate when that happens. You know what? I'll do this later. It's getting really annoying. I can't delete them.
Oh no.
Losing my mind. I'm getting most of them, I guess. And for some reason, some of it's on GM. I don't know why. Anyway, you guys move 5, 10. On the second day, as you head towards the camp, does anybody cast sending to anyone? Do you do anything?
I'm gonna. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I have a suggestion if you wanted to, but I understand if you don't want to use any more spells.
Well, you got all your spells back now.
Yeah, it's a new day.
Yeah, she would go up to Quinn beforehand, though.
Okay.
She'll just be like kind of off a little ways away. It's crazy, right? Like, everyone's back.
Well, not everyone, but everyone here and some people elsewhere, but not everyone. Yeah, it's crazy, but we've seen loads of crazy things happen.
I was starting to think I was cursed, you know?
No.
No, really, no, for a while, I thought I was cursed because we first ever sold and then Leo Dorian and all the friends we kept losing, just seeing everyone.
Well, I mean, everyone that we've seen die has died trying to do something good, and let's face it, death is a real possibility in this line of work, I guess.
I know. But seeing Hassan, I felt my whole world shatter. My last piece of Eversold just...
I could see it on your face. Yeah.
But now he's back. And now I want you two to get closer. Because we've known each other since we were 5, or since we were like kids, since as long as I can remember. We've grown up together, and you're my best friend.
I know, but the way he is with Yano and Jackson, kind of...
I know. I'm trying to get them on that. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure we can break through to him.
I hope so. I guess I could try and convince them that they're good guys. But, I mean...
And thank you.
For what?
You found them on the battlefield.
Well, I thought that even if he was dead, he should have been back with you, and that was the only way that we were going to get him back, so, you know, I just wanted to make sure that everyone was okay, and, I mean, everyone now is okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Just, you know what? Seeing the looks on everyone's faces, Yano's face when he saw that Brittle was alive, you know, just... I think this is one of the best moments since we've all been together, is just seeing how happy everyone is. You know?
No more death, no more grieving, no more pain.
Well, don't jinx it.
Sorry.
But it was a moment where we all, I think we all appreciated life is short and we all got a second chance.
No. I'm gonna kind of speed up so we could be back with everyone, but still talking to Quinn.
Oh, by the way, if there is anyone that you want to contact, maybe try Jocasta. Because she's
Jocasta?
also... She might be able to tell us what's happening in,
Arabelle?
Arabelle.
Yes. Oh, I also have to tell you about that, Evangeline's in Arabelle.
Oh.
Trying to whisper so Sybil doesn't hear.
What's she doing there?
Sybil's a little bit far forward at this point. You're all
Okay.
you guys are traveling as like an army. You're all kind of interspread, so you're okay.
She's gonna kill Belmont.
She's gonna do what?
Shut up! No!
You see Gary, a guard, sort of turn and carry on walking.
I can't believe she's gonna go date him.
I know, it's so crazy!
Just
Wow!
she could do so much better.
I know! So much better!
He's gutter trash.
Gary seems convinced. Carries on walking.
But why? She's gonna die again. And this time she won't be stuck in your head. I hope not. Oh my god, what if she just popped up and was like, well, that didn't go well?
I don't know. But she's trying to do good.
Well, hopefully she does kill him. It's one less person we have to kill.
And she's saying this so Eve's light can hear.
Okay.
Oh, hi everyone.
Like, she said what she said about death to Quinn, and then she kind of sped up, so then she wanted to tell everyone about Evangeline.
Okay, I got you. Understood. So you all hear this news.
Yeah. But she was in my head, and she's... Dare I say it, she's grown. She says she wants to pay for her mistakes.
I mean, she could have just given us gold.
Quinn.
I don't know. It just seems like a waste if she's just going to go and kill herself. I mean, we were there. We saw... I'm assuming she's gone to his place. I mean, if she even gets in the door.
I don't know.
Well... I mean, I don't know about everyone else, but that if you are going to try and speak to anyone today, I think Jocasta's a good bet.
There is one other person I want to try. Gonna look at Jackson.
He'll just kind of look back at her. What?
Raiden.
No. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know if...
No. You said, I don't know everybody that you tried to contact, but you said that that not everybody came back. And there have been too many times in my life where my hopes went up and then came back crashing down, and I don't want to feel that right now. So no. I don't want to know.
Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna contact Jocasta.
What if everyone in Help's alive? That's just food for thought.
We can contact someone and
There's
help,
so many
yes.
people that we've seen die.
I know, a whole
We've
fucking
got
city,
so many
dude.
people we need to contact. It's crazy.
We can contact someone from help to see. Let's get Jocasta first. Yeah, cast sending to Jocasta.
You hit a wall. Jocasta is not alive.
No. Who do we know and help? Or who did we know and help? Grittle Bone Crusher!
Yeah. Oh, we knew that stupid tiefling.
Important?
Yeah,
But he
I
left
don't
on
know
an
if-
adventure?
Yeah, he didn't die, did he?
He wasn't there.
Oh shit! What if that Montague's alive?
Oh shit!
I say that and then I realise it's Persephone is in the group.
Yeah,
Remember when Lord said she will kill you? Basically.
She doesn't know it was Quinn.
The amount of things piling up that I need to get revenge on you all for is just... you won't see it coming.
Oh,
One day
no.
I'll have it.
Should I try Grittle Bone Crusher?
Can do. Yano, is there anyone that you want to suggest?
Yano's got to go.
Oh.
Damn. That's awful.
Anyone you want before you go?
Not that. I'd have to honestly think really,
Have a think.
Messages on the Facebook chat if you think of anyone.
Yeah, message in Facebook chat.
Thank
if
you
you're
so
on your
much.
ship and you're just like, oh shit!
Hopefully I get some downtime so I can just watch a little bit more. But thank you so much, guys. I gotta
No
get out of
worries. We'll take a little break, just while we sort the cameras, and then we'll come back so you guys can have a little think as well if you like.
Okay. We'll be back soon.
Sorry. Hello and welcome back to the Bounties Chase, which is this is the craziest episode I've ever been involved with. But I'm very excited about it. Welcome back. Yes. So as you guys continue up north towards the frontier, you were planning on sending messages. You sent one. You tried to send one to Jacosta. It failed, and you were getting ready to send another one to whoever you wished.
Based on how far we're traveling, what? Based on how far we're traveling, can I determine how many days out we are from the war camp?
You can. The temple is located near the foothills, the very beginning of the foothills. The warlord seemingly having moved closer to being closer to the war, basically. You're about 3 days out.
Okay.
Just to give you more perspective, most of the army will be heading to Aris, which is seen as the warlord's sort of major front hold, where most of his army is, and the rest of you will be heading. So about 300-400 of you will be heading straight to the warlord camp itself, bypassing Aris.
Okay. I'm gonna cast sending to. What the fuck was her name?
Brittle Bone Crusher?
Yeah. That one.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm sorry.
Just for context, Brianna just got a knock on the door, and someone was wearing a creepy clown mask.
No, it was a hanging clown. It was like a clown face, and it had like the thing draping down with the blood and everything, and it was just hanging out in front of my door frame.
That is both genius
Oh,
and in equal measure. Just so you guys are aware, Brianna is terrified of clowns.
Yes.
But it was funny for the rest of us, so I feel like that was quality.
That you went through that spree?
Oh, Liam, you missed it. It was great. Sorry. You try to connect to Brittle, and you get nothing.
Nothing.
At the end of each night, as we're traveling, when we settle down for camp, Jackson is going to create food and water so we have stuff to eat.
Okay. As you're doing that, Jackson, you can make me a perception check. As you're sort of just walking about camp, just sort of getting it ready. Yeah. Oh, wow. You see, stepping through, like, the lines, no one seemingly having noticed him. You see Philly.
Hey!
He still looks pretty undead, but he's here.
Oh, Philly Rick.
Jackson.
I'm gonna get General Sybil's attention.
Okay. You call over Sybil and she sort of runs over, and you see Gonta sort of run over hopefully, and then the hope kind of dies in his eyes a little bit. And he just sort of sits down. You're home. You see Urine just push her out of the way and just collide into him. Oh God, what are you doing? Yeah, well, I got separated. Wait, didn't I see that guy get eaten by a... What's happening? Is the war a fever dream?
At this point, we have no idea.
Well, he sort of feels his heart. Yeah. Looks like I'm not in it for the long run. I'm gonna come with you guys to the war camp if that's okay. I've heard some soldiers discussing it on the outskirts. I'd like to ride with you guys one last time. If you'll have me.
Stop saying one last time.
Well, it is one last time.
No, it's not.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I don't really need it, but fuck it, it's my last night on the earth.
Sure.
I'm joking. It's gonna take us at least 2 more days to get there. And with that, he walks into camp, and Yureen and Sybil sort of follow after him. And Gantar actually sits by you, Jackson. Just looking into the flames. Doesn't say anything, unless you speak.
I'll probably just look at him for a second. Where can I find him? You believe that, don't you?
Everyone I love dies. My mom. My husband. My dad. And now this miracle has brought back everyone. So why didn't it bring him home? Why do I lose when everyone else keeps winning?
I understand that all too well. We don't know what's happening or exactly how this is working. And I know that he's missing, but you have to have faith that he's still alive.
Who's your god?
Sahini, I know I'm human and worshipping an elven god. It's weird, I know.
Well, I'm the highest ranking member of the military of Cormyr. And I worship Shanti,
Oh,
the
you
god
do?
of life,
I had no idea.
the god of farmers' grains.
Well, we all worship those that bring peace to our hearts. Just keep praying to yours and she'll see you through.
I hope so. But when all this is over, you do realize something, don't you?
What?
Oh, you're all getting tired. And with that, he stands up and looks back at you. I hope you can dance, because there's going to be a lot of dancing.
Oh, no.
And then get your tap shoes on. And with that, he begins to walk away. And the night passes on. Does anyone wish to do anything that evening?
Jackson will probably just pray to himself.
Okay.
Um,
Melody? Oh, sorry, go on.
no, he'll probably just say, to himself, he'll just say, I'm still trying to see exactly what it is that you see in me. But knowing that you see me as your champion, that means a lot. Especially as I failed you and I allowed myself to go in a darker place than I should have. But thank you for showing me the way, allowing these great people to be in my life. And I don't know if he's alive or living, but please watch over Raiden. And that's it.
Okay. Melody.
A little way away is like secluded. I'm a cast sending. Nice motorcycle, hell yeah! I'm a cast sending to Raiden.
Okay. Liam. What would Melody say?
Melody would say, "Can you hear me?"
Melody? Melody! Melody! I don't know what's happening. I moment I was in this dream in Yano's test thing, and the next I woke up within this temple. I think it's in Weymouth.
You're okay.
Yeah. I thought something bad happened to me. Like I must have been out for a long time.
No. She's gonna slump to the floor.
I thought I died because I met my mother, and she assured me I could be at rest now. But yeah, I woke up feeling a bit vibrant.
I did.
Where are you all at right now?
We're out on the waterfront. Please stay where you are.
I was heading for Sunset Hill, actually.
Okay. Burrito's heading there too.
Oh, wait, what? I thought he...
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the world. But everyone's coming back.
Wait, did that mean I actually... Because I saw my mother, and it can't be a coincidence if everyone's coming back, you're saying.
I think so.
Well, at least...
Myself and, not Quinn, Yano, and Jackson, we did our best.
Not Melody. You can't blame yourself. I know you do. You never fail in my eyes, and you're all inspirational icons to me. So, anytime you feel like you never did your best, anytime you feel like you failed, you don't.
We'll see you soon, okay?
Oh, one last thing. How's Jackson?
He misses you very much.
I miss all of you too. Well, I shall see you soon at Sunset Hill. Hope you take good care of yourselves.
You too.
And I guess that's the line.
After that, she's gonna just hard sob for a little bit, and then Where'd she go? Where's everyone?
They are all sort of around the camp. It's a huge camp, so you could have found a spot to seclude yourself with, and you can find them all relatively easily.
Where's Jackson?
He is by the fire, I believe. Praying.
Jackson is, he's off by the fire, probably on the side of the fire away from everybody else.
Yeah. Well, there are multiple fires, so you could be one on your own if you like.
Yeah, he'd be at a fire by himself, just holding his holy symbol and just praying.
She's gonna approach. Tears still coming out of her eyes. Jackson.
Huh? Oh, Melody. Were you crying? What's wrong?
I'm gonna sit down next to him. I know you told me not to. But I had to check.
Melody. Why?
I had to. He's on his way to Sunset Hill.
He'll kind of look up at her at that point. He's alive? He's alive. I don't believe it.
I know.
Melody, you didn't have to. Thank you.
Of course.
How are things with you in the house? And I've been trying to give you some time to.
Oh, it worked great.
You're starting to turn red.
I'm just happy he's back.
I'm happy for you. You know, you deserve this.
So do you, you know.
Thank you. He makes you happy. I'm pretty sure everybody here can tell how happy he makes you. Especially when I first met you, you weren't in a good place. And he's helped you climb out of that. So if he's sticking around, that's a good thing. He did look at me kind of weird, though. When Quinn dragged me into the tent where you and him were, he did look at me kind of weird. And now that I think about it, you did too, but it was different.
What do you mean?
Well, with this, and I start rubbing my new haircut.
Oh, you're talking about that time. Oh.
I mean, that was the only time that Quinn dragged me into the tent where you and House were.
I don't. Sorry, a lot has happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it too much? Should I not have?
No. Wait. Actually. It's not too much. It looks nice.
Thank you. Yeah, Irene did an amazing job.
Duh.
You sure you're okay?
No, absolutely.
Okay. It was so weird. Everybody kind of giving me these stares, and Quinn asking you if you thought that I was handsome is just. Ever since I kind of let myself go and stopped taking care of my hair or my looks, that's a sentence that I'm not used to hearing. So it was weird. But I'm glad that everybody seems as though they liked it.
Do you
They like it. Yeah, again, it's weird. I haven't really seen myself like this since I was a teenager. It's like I told you, I felt as though it was time for a change.
It's a good change.
It was, I haven't told anybody this, but Sahani came to me. Well, spoke to me. She didn't come to me physically. She all but called me her champion. And I felt as though it was kind of time to represent that. The way that I used to look, that was a defeated, lonely, and broken Jackson. And this one is, well, this one is not. So it's just gonna take a little getting used to with all the stares.
I'll get used to it. I always liked you before, but I really like this Jackson now.
That means a lot. You might not want Halcyon to hear you say that.
Why? We're friends.
He already did.
Oh.
See, Halcyon stood across the fire.
Hi, Halcyon.
Hey, Halcyon.
Hi.
I heard the two of you were
mean-
doing well.
Yeah. The haircut actually suits you.
Was that a
Don't
compliment?
get. Just say.
The dead are coming back to life. Halcyon gave a compliment. The world really is ending.
It's not ending, it's beginning. I'm gonna go tell the others. And she's gonna get up, and before fighting where Quinn and Persephone and everyone, Yano is, she's gonna kiss Halcyon and head over.
Jackson will stay by the fire.
Guys, Jackson is alive! Or not Jackson, Ryan's alive!
That's great.
He's heading to Sunset Hill as well.
Oh, is he? Oh, I thought he might be coming here.
No. I told him not to risk it, because that climb with the wall by himself, it would...
Oh, I think he could do it. He'd do it with a smile. I think, you know what, I really want him to meet Carolina. I think that would be an awesome, like, pairing. We should try and, you know what? We should try and pair them off together.
I am here.
Oh, yeah, hi.
I don't think that Carolina is a Raiden's type.
You never know.
I mean, yeah.
Might be the wrong tree.
Carolina, do you like smiles?
Yes.
Do you
I like smiling.
Electric rage?
Electric rage?
Yeah, you know, kind of like burning hot passion, but it's electric rage.
Yeah, I kind of had that experience with, well, someone who might be alive now.
Oh?
Yeah, she was called Maeve.
Right.
So she is also the wrong tree, Quinlan.
It was worth a try.
Both of them 4 trees in a different grove, Quinlan.
Don't get mad at me for trying
I'm
to set someone up. Love is... You should know this yourself. Love is a beautiful thing, and I'm trying to encourage its growth.
That's fine and dandy.
It's good. It's good for Quinn to look out.
Besides, I've got a potion. I can get around the trees.
Oh God. Jesus. Oh no. Wait, that would be wrong. Oh God. Oh no.
I'm just gonna note that down in my notepad here.
No! No!
Caroline, you have no idea what I'm talking about. You'll just trust me. You'll... Or he... Well, one of you will really take to the other at some point. If you ever get to meet, that is.
He seems like a really amazing person.
I'm exhausted. I'm heading to bed.
Well, you've earned it.
Good night, Quinn. Good night, Persephone.
You know.
Do you all make your way to bed?
I would just like to... Would I know anyone in the camp or anyone who's travelling with us that would know much about the Fae?
You can make me an investigation check.
Okay. Seeing as this is at night, I'm going to do this with Tides of Chaos.
Go for it.
15.
You stumble around and eventually you don't find anyone. You can't... No one really knows, and you're just sort of sat by the fire and you hear a voice from someone sat next to you as this figure sits down next to you. What would you like to know?
Oh, this is awkward. Well, I was going to ask about you.
About me?
Yeah. I know that you are the queen of the... Is it the Summer Court you're the queen of?
I am the queen of the Seelie Fae of the Summer Court, yes.
Yeah. Yes, I just wanted to figure out if anyone knew of your tales or legends to try and get a grip on your motivations, I guess. I mean, you're obviously very powerful. You've seen how many people you brought back.
Did I?
Yeah. I think... well, you said it was you.
No, you asked a question.
Yeah, but then you said that... I asked you.
What did you ask me?
To bring back everyone who I'd seen die. Which, in hindsight, I now realise was not worded very well.
No, you didn't ask me to bring back everyone you saw die.
What?
You said, could I bring back everyone you saw die? And this is what it'd look like if it were real.
Wait.
It's odd as your vision shifts again. And all those happy times, all those dreams coming true. Brittle. Bryden. And then you're stood in that tent as the thunder and the lightning echo around you once more. I said, and I showed you. Yes, I could do that.
Wait.
But I won't. To do such a thing would to be obstructing the nature of law itself.
Screw the nature of law.
Things die, Quinlan. Things fade.
Does that include you?
One day.
I hope it's by my hand. Because you've just given me hope. You've just given me happiness. And then you've just ripped it away. And if you think I'm going to help you, then you are sadly mistaken.
To be fair, I don't think you have a choice. Halson begins to breathe. No one else. I did as you asked. He's back. I think you needed a reminder that this is a very real world. Things don't just happen. Do you know why I trusted you, Quinlan Ravenroot? Do you know why I put all my faith into Eve's light? Because I believed that they would be able to see loss as what it is. Things end. And yes, I will end too. But I did not do that to harm you. I did it to remind you what you're fighting for. That future. The future all of your friends have just dreamed. It is still possible.
So you're saying it's still possible to bring all those people back?
Yes.
How?
There is an artifact. One you are searching for. If you use it right, it will have that effect. Perhaps my methods were harsh. But you have to understand I have not survived as the Queen of the Fae for so long. Because I was soft-handed. If you complete the artifact, you might have that future. Alas. She steps back. I have done as you have requested. I hold no bargain over you, no deal.
So what do you get out of all of this?
I am a mother, attempting to protect her children from Alkane, from the fire and rage he will bring.
Well, look around you. All of these people have mothers and fathers, families. Can you imagine for a moment that you lost your son? If you had a chance to bring him back, would you not take it?
I did lose my son.
Well then, you know the pain.
I do.
And if you could bring him back...
But I can't.
You have the power to bring back all of these sons and daughters.
And defy the gods.
Yes.
No. One man did that once. And to end up where he is now is unspeakable.
So you're okay with me doing it for an artifact?
You would not be defying. You would be changing.
There is no difference in my eyes.
Then you haven't worked out what the artifact does yet. But you will. And when you do, I hope you will use it well. Chiron, a pleasure as always. I'm sorry, Quinlan.
No,
I truly...
I'm sorry.
I doubt it. And with that, she steps into shadow and vanishes. As the rains and the winds pour, all you can hear is Halsin's breathing as Chiron just sort of looks down at his feet. I know that wasn't exactly what you wanted. I didn't know she would...
It wasn't your fault.
The Fae are not good creatures, but they are on our side for the time.
Well,
So we treat them as that.
how about we make a deal? When they're not on our side, we take her out.
She's... Why not? But... Yeah, why not? With that, he holds out his arm.
I'll take it.
And as you grasp your arms together under a lightning thunderstorm, that's where we're going to end session 39. Alex feels like an awful human being right
You were
now.
played like a damn fiddle.
What the hell?
That was
Ah.
insane.
That was...
So wait, what do the
Brilliant.
rest of us know from that?
That was a dream.
Nothing.
You
It was
dreamed
all
it.
Quinn.
No,
Wait.
you all dreamed it as well.
Oh, what?
So you'll wake up with this weird dream, basically.
Oh no.
Well, thank you for playing. I feel like my players may hunt me down and kill me.
Yeah.
Not really sure how I feel about that.
Hey, Bree.
But the moment Quinlan said, it was the perfect line timing. I'm sorry, you gave me the perfect line. You went, could you? And I was like, I had suddenly, I don't know if Liam's seen it yet, but there was a Buffy episode where something like this happened.
Which season?
Season 2. And
I've seen it. I'm on season 3.
where she's in like the asylum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's too good to mess up. So I'm so sorry. But didn't you guys? I was like waiting for you to kill like Brittle's alive, Ryden's alive. I thought I legitimately thought when bloody Halson proposed, you would have twigged, but no.
No, why would we? It was
This
also
is the thing.
genuine. And you were talking about campaign
You,
changing.
yeah, and I even picked up it's an impulse thing, and it could be that fear of death. So, like, yeah.
I do hope they'll come back and play next week. I do hope.
So Melody
You know
had
that
a
one
dream.
fanfic for Saturday? You might want to up the ante on that one a little bit.
Oh no!
Oh,
Love it.
I have to spend 24 hours with these people. Thanks.
So Melody had a dream that Halcyon proposed.
He might propose. He's alive now. Yeah.
So I have to reenact seeing him alive again.
Yeah.
at least it's not going to be a roller coaster of emotions.
But now he's the only one that's alive.
Yep.
I need to figure out how I'm going to play this.
Well.
What?
There was a... Well, yeah.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. Dope. I really do love this campaign. And I really do love this game. And I really do love these players who I have just absolutely trolled the fuck out of.
You broke my heart!
Awful. But also, I really wanted to sort of show the cruelty of the Fae.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You did!
They're not. They're good, but they're not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna try and save the planes, but they're not gonna be your best friends either.
But they're assholes, so...
Yes, they are, yeah. And I really want to kind of portray that. And I hope I did.
You certainly
you
did.
You were very much the Fae in that moment.
Yeah, you became the Fae there.
Cassie dies, session 5.
Oh no, this is going to be a slow revenge.
That's
Yeah.
Painful.
Thank you for watching. Really sorry. Actually, I'm not, because I thought it made a great... I think I liked it. I don't know if anyone else did. I liked it.
I honestly did.
It's good.
It was a genius move and a genius story for this episode.
Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. And is it Thursday yet?